Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, a place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I am not awake yet. I am swollen, I am hungover, and I am still in Florida. But let's get into it. Kraken to suspend trading for USDT, DAI, WBTC, WE, and WAXL in Canada. Jesus. So, what can you do in Canada? Clearly, by this point, nothing. Guess where I'm never going again. Next, Hester Peirce speaks out against LBRY enforcement action. The market could have decided. Absolutely. I think this woman is going for Gensler's job. She is, anytime this dude does something, she is the first one to be like, this dude's an idiot doing it completely wrong. Coffee break, give me a second. But no, honestly, this is the thing we've always talked about. Gary Gensler says, in every hearing, he goes, we're here to protect the retail investor, to make sure that there's no scams. Every single time this dude throws a lawsuit against a project, it tanks, and he knows it. And that costs retail investors millions of dollars. And then if he wins the case, well, the project pays a fine to the SEC, and that's it. Oh, so what about all the money that you lost for those retail investors? No big deal. You got your money. Such bullshit. So again, Hester Peirce is speaking out against all the bullshit that Gary's been up to. Concluding that, Ripple exec and XRP community backed the SEC commissioner's LBRY lawsuit dissent. So I'm assuming this is going to piggyback that article of what Hester Peirce said. And last but not least, VanEck predicts a 10,600% Solana price rally by 2030. I mean, 106x. What, 6 years from now? Yeah, I mean, okay, it's not like a crazy prediction. We'll see what they have to say. All right, guys, to the market. Right now, current market cap sitting at 1.26 trillion, up 0.12% from yesterday. Bitcoin dominance beginning to continue to tick up. Beginning to continue? Yeah, I don't know if that made any sense. I'm not awake, guys. Anyways, Bitcoin dominance sitting at 52.9%, ETH dominance 17.1%, and 13 which at each transaction. Fear and greed 71. Things are starting to level out. So let's go through the top 100 and see if there are any outliers. Funny side note, guys. The setup I'm using is not like my traditional office setup. I don't have headphones on. I'm using an on-camera mic. I am slightly hungover. And it's funny because without the headphones and being like locked in my own little world, I feel like I can't hear myself think when I'm talking. So like I'm messing up more than I usually do. It's just funny. Anyways, through the top 100. Looks like a flat day so far. Chainlink up 4.29. Yeah, everything's pretty leveled out. 3.54 for Aptos. 3% for ICP, 4.28 for MakerDAO, 7% for Satoshi's Vision. Jesus effing Christ. Oh, and INJ Injective. I mean, we all know INJ's gonna crush it. No worries there, guys. No worries there. INJ up 51.76% on the week and 7.22 on the day. Guys, I've been telling you, INJ. And again, I don't marry my bags, guys. I'm not, but I'm looking at INJ potentially doing what Solana did last cycle. If you're new to the space and you have no clue what Solana did last cycle, just do a little digging. It'll blow your mind. And I think INJ is gonna do the same thing. But who am I? Anyways, render token 7.64 to the upside, 10.11 for Thorchain, 5.43 for EOS. I thought that was a dead chain. I thought it was completely dead, but it's moving. What are they up for on the week? 13%, 13.71 for the week. 6.39 for Neo, And some lower altcoins on the totem pole, guys, that are pumping. Can't be mad about this. 5.82 for Phantom. 5.83 for ApeCoin. 6.34 for GMX. 5.85 for Sui. 7.74 for Woo. 27.85 on the week. And a crutching one-legger walks by as we're doing our video. She hates me. Alright guys, that's it for your top 100. Floki pumped hard yesterday. Pulled back quite a bit. Not quite a bit, a little bit, excuse me. 69.9% on the day. Again, I'm not a big meme coin guy. If you're holding Floki, congratulations. I would take a little bit of profit. We know how meme coins go. They go up and then they go down. Alright, Bitcoin 4 hour. Here's what we're doing. Okay, first and foremost, our support line on the 4 hour at least is hitting. My only concern is that this lower trend line is now flipping into resistance. It's the other thing I'm really worried about. This pattern might not even be really in play. It's me just kind of trying to look for anything. This might be a bullshit pattern, especially with the flat line we've gotten right here on our support level. Okay. But outside of that, what are we looking for? Well, we got to bounce twice off of the support, so that's cool. Thumbs up, good to go. We're going to look for a retest potentially of this 34.544 and see if we get rejected. If we don't, hopefully we flip this bad boy into support and continue moving up to the upside. Up to the upside. This is what I'm talking about. My brain is just not working, guys. If not, we get rejected and hopefully we get another bounce down here. I'm going to make this a hard line. Just like, whoosh, just like that. As a support, make it yellow support. So if we do make it back up to this 34.544, I mean, just like any price action, you're looking for two things. You're looking for a rejection and a return back down to the 33642, and hopefully get another bounce. Or a rejection, and again, testing these levels that we've had up here for a couple days. Again, bullish, we break out of the 34.544. We do a rollover test, retest of it, flip it to support, and then rocket ship like a bouncing ball to the moon. Guys, outside of that, that's all I'm really looking at Bitcoin. There isn't, we've got money flow coming up. It's good. RSI ticking up. VWAP, everything's starting to tick to the upside on the 4 hour. That's good. Let's look at the 1 hour. Yeah, guys, we're ranging. No big deal. I think we found a local bottom, man. That's cool, though. That's good. And we're holding. I mean, I'm not trying to be a perma bull or perma bear. I'm just always looking for what the charts are telling me. In the short term, excuse me, this doesn't look too bad, in my honest opinion. Again, finding support here. And on the 1 hour several times, right? I mean, we've touched this thing. We've bounced off this thing several times. And we've continued to hold it. So that's good. My biggest concern, you know, going into the weekend and whatnot, is that you guys want to know something funny? This is how out of it I am. I'm not on my schedule. I just realized today is Saturday and I don't do videos on the weekend. Here I am doing a video. Lucky for you, you guys get a video this Saturday because I'm going to finish it. Why not? Oh, this is what happens when you take someone out of their routine. Anyway, outside of that, guys, this is looking really good, especially being in a weekend. I was assuming that we might sell this entire rally off back down to 30K, but it looks like it's going to hold. But always be prepared, because crypto is crypto and it'll do whatever it wants to, even though you think it's going to go one way. It's always possible that we could, like I said, roll over and sell off this entire rally. All right, I'll say that. Let's get to the news. Get this video done because I'm dumb and didn't realize it was Saturday. Oh, okay. Kraken suspend trading for USDT, DAI, WBTC, WETH, and WAXL in Canada. According to customer emails, the changes will go into effect starting November 30th, which is the day after tomorrow. Kraken will suspend all transactions related to Tether, DAI, Wrapped Bitcoin, Wrapped ETH, and Wrapped XLR in Canada in November and December, according to multiple customer emails shared with Cointelegraph. In response to a request for comment from Cointelegraph, a Kraken spokesperson said, "We constantly monitor the assets on our platform to ensure we are meeting the highest compliance standards in the crypto industry before confirming the suspensions." Per the spokesperson, in accordance with recent Canadian regulatory changes and following extensive consultation with the CSA and OSC, we today notified our clients that we will soon be suspending trading for USDT, DAI, WBTC, WETH, and WAXL. The email further added that Kraken remains committed to providing our Canadian clients with an exceptional trading experience. The suspension may not surprise many Canadian cryptocurrency users, as they come on the heels of several other notable exchanges taking similar actions throughout 2023. In August, Coinbase ceased trading USDT, DAI, Ray, following a similar move by Crypto.com after it had previously delisted USDT. The same regulatory changes faced by those firms may have also led to others withdrawing from the Canadian market entirely. As Cointelegraph reported, OKX ceased operations in Canada in June after Binance announced its intention to do so in May. Canada, if you live in Canada, I am sorry, guys. They are locking you guys down. They take away your guns. Now they're taking away your crypto. It's terrifying. I'm sorry, guys. Trudeau out there is the definition of a dictator. It's tragic, guys. Sorry. Kraken, for its part, appears to be continuing operations in Canada and will merely be suspending transactions related to 5 specific assets. According to the email, as of November 30th, deposits and trading functions will cease for the aforementioned assets. Then, as of December 4th, users will no longer be able to perform withdrawals of the associated assets. Finally, as of December 5th, continues the email, any remaining released assets or related assets, will be converted into US dollars, of course, at the prevailing market rate. There you go. Creditors to users' accounts, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to finish that. Guys, that's tragic. I'm sorry. That sucks. More regulation, more telling you what you can and cannot do with your money, more so what you can't do. So I'll tell you what you can't do for sure. You sure shit can't buy anything with it anymore. They want you to hold dollars, which are going down faster than, well, you know, people who do provocative movies. And I'm sorry. Moving on, guys. Hester Peirce speaks out against the LBRY enforcement action the market could have decided. The SEC commissioner said the regulator's actions forced a group of entrepreneurs to abandon what they built, which was a good project, guys. They really shit on one of the good ones, with LBRY announcing in October it planned to wind down operations. Hester Peirce, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, has issued a dissenting opinion on the regulator's lawsuit against the blockchain firm LBRY. In October 27th statement, Peirce described feeling unsettled following the SEC's enforcement action against LBRY in March 2021. In November 2022, the judge ruled in favor of the SEC, stating that the firm's LBC token was a security. So LBRY appealed the decision. The company announced in October that it planned to wind down, citing millions of dollars in debt due to legal costs. That's the other thing too, guys. Even in the FTX case, you should look up how much the lawyers are making in these cases. They make more money than anybody. It's absolutely insane. The case illustrates is it a real word? Arbitrariness? Sorry, new to me. The case illustrates the arbitrariness and real-life consequences of the commission's misguided enforcement-driven approach to crypto. I agree. People were holding LBRY token, trying to make gains, and you completely folded the project. So please explain to me again how you are helping retail investors. Fucking not, man. Sorry, excuse my language. According to Peirce, the SEC's case against LBRY was puzzling, given there was no evidence of fraud, and the firm took a conservative approach to digital assets compared to other crypto projects. The SEC commissioner suggested that There had been no clear path for the project like LBRY to come in and register with the regulator, and it would not be particularly useful effort if it had managed to do so. The commission took an extremely hardline approach in the case, said Peirce. For example, after winning on summary judgment, the commission sought monetary remedies of $44 million and asserted that LBRY's offer to burn all the tokens in its possession was not sufficient assurance that LBRY would not violate the registration provisions in the future. The commission's requested remedies were entirely out of proportion to any harm. This is what I'm talking about. It's a money grab for these guys. It's absolutely garbage. The time and resources were expended in this case could have been devoted to building a workable regulatory framework that companies like LBRY could have followed. I agree. Then the market could have decided LBRY's fate. Fucking weird, right? The commission's action forced a group of entrepreneurs to abandon what they built, said Peirce. Our disproportionate reaction to this case will dissuade people from experimenting with blockchain technology. Peirce has often been a dissenting voice at the SEC in crypto-related enforcement cases. In September, she told Cointelegraph that the crypto firms shouldn't give up on trying to launch in the United States, but added she believed the commission was far behind in finding a solution for a regulatory framework. Gary Gensler, who chairs the SEC, has often called on crypto firms to come in and talk to the regulator to avoid potential enforcement actions. To date, the regulator has filed lawsuits against crypto exchanges, Binance, Coinbase, and many other firms in the space. Yeah, come in and talk so we can just get some money out of you. That's really what this is. So we can do some Gasapo bullshit. Yeah, give us our cut, we'll leave you alone. Why are we not allowed to vote these people out? Why are we not allowed to choose these people? These are all government-appointed bodies, guys. All right, sorry, moving on. I'm assuming this, like I said, this is a piggyback to that. Ripple exec and XRP community back SEC commissioner's LBRY lawsuit dissents. Stuart Alderati thanked Hester Peirce and suggested it might be time to submit an amicus brief. Stuart Alderati, the chief legal officer of Ripple Labs, as well as a member of the XRP community, have expressed their support on X for United States Securities and Exchange Commission Commissioner Hester Peirce stance against perceived injustice in the LBRY lawsuit. Alderati thanked Peirce and suggested that when ongoing injustices occur in non-fraud cases, especially when consumers are still awaiting a resolution for fraud cases, it might be necessary to disregard standard protocols and raise concerns more vocally and promptly, potentially even by submitting an amicus brief to address the issue. The SEC commissioner issued a dissenting statement regarding the LBRY lawsuit on October 27th. Peirce emphasized that the commission had recently initiated numerous enforcement actions against cryptocurrency exchanges such as Ripple, LBRY, Kraken, Binance, and Coinbase. Peirce noted that the LBRY lawsuit was particularly disconcerting to her, but stated she couldn't discuss it due to ongoing litigation. In July, blockchain-based file sharing and payment network LBRY was determined to have violated Section 5 of the Securities Act of 1933. Almost 100 years ago, guys. Right. These are the laws that we're still trying to wrap blockchain around. Or would it be wrap these laws around blockchain? I don't know. Either way, it's time to do something different. Consequently, LBRY was permanently barred from engaging directly or indirectly in unregistered cryptocurrency securities offering involving its native token. The crypto platform initially sought to appeal a judgment by the US SEC, but later abandoned the effort. The XRP community supported the platform during the legal process, including the appeal. However, with the litigation concluding in the SEC's favor, LBRY decided to close down, citing financial burdens and regulatory pressure as the reasons for its shutdown. Pro-XRP lawyer John Deaton, in response to the commissioner's statement, suggested it might be time to submit an amicus brief. Deaton believes that just as 75,000 individual holders expressed their views in court, it's also important for someone with insider knowledge to speak out in a court of law. Deaton had expressed his disapproval of the SEC's actions against the company, which he believes caused a financial distress. Absolutely. They first went after him for 44 million. They couldn't pay it, so they went after him for like 100K. It's absolutely insane. Just sad, guys. But yeah. All right, last but not least, VanEck predicts a 10,600% Solana price rally by 2030. I can't talk, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm not awake. By 2030. The report also delves into a potential scenario where Solana becomes the first blockchain to accommodate applications with over 100 million users. Layer 1 blockchain and Ethereum competitor Solana has seen its native SOL token surge above $32 this week, as asset management company VanEck anticipates further price gains and shares its price forecast. In a report, VanEck outlined diverse valuation scenarios for Solana's price to range from a conservative $9.81 to an ambitious $3,211 by 2030. In comparison, Ethereum's target price is 11.8. Guys, I'm saying 20K, 15 to 20K for ETH. And I think by the end of this next bull cycle, not by 2030. But I don't know. I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. Oh, this would mark a 10,600% price surge for Solana in the coming years. The report also delves into a potential scenario where Solana becomes the first blockchain to accommodate applications with over 100 million users. Furthermore, the report illustrates Solana's potential to narrow the distance between itself and Ethereum in the future, as long as they don't continue to pause their blockchain. Right. VanEck has been engaged in cryptocurrency arena for a while, having submitted Bitcoin exchange traded fund applications to the United States Securities Exchange Commission in recent years. Sol has emerged as a top 100 someone slap me, wake me up. Sol has emerged as a top 10 cryptocurrency with impressive growth exceeding 200% since the start of 2023. Yeah, because it tanked almost 100%. The total value locked into Solana ecosystem is $378 million. However, there might be a potential for a partial pullback in the price of SOL. The daily directional movement index DMI indicates an increasing hold by bears on the daily chart, requiring strong action from the bulls to safeguard gains amassed since the crypto market aligned with Bitcoin rise to 35K. If the bulls fail to gain the upper hand, it could lead to a drop below $30 mark. Traders considering short positions of SOL may consider selling. This is influenced by technical indicators where the blue... Jesus, I don't care about none of this. Right. Guys, I mean, yeah, as long as they don't F up this time. Don't forget, guys, this isn't... Solana is not saying ETH is decentralized, but Solana is far from decentralized. If you're new to the space, I think they paused the blockchain anywhere from 3 to 5 times during the last bull run. Like, literally just stop the chain. I don't know, it's just shady shit. I'm not against Solana. I'm not saying Solana's not going to make money, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If you're in Solana, high five though. Make your money, guys. I'm not mad at it. It'll pump. Absolutely, it'll pump. No reason for it not to. All right, guys. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Bitcoin's running. Whoop doop, like we just said. But here's what we're doing. We just ran and we just hit 34,544. All right, we're pulling back. That's on the 1 hour. Let's look at it on the 7 minutes. Thank you, Sam Price, Crypto Lifer. Okay, perfect. That one candle is on the 7 minute. Absolutely. Just ran, hit it, pull back. All right, so let's see. Here's what I'd say. If you're watching this and you're looking for a potential entry point, like a retest or whatever, and a bounce, watch that 7 minute. If that 7 minute flips this in support, I'd probably make a trade. If it rolls over, you could start swing trading this channel right here. The 33,642, 34,544. Ups, downs, up, down, until it breaks out. Something to think about. 4 hour. Yeah, guys, that's good. I mean, I would love to see it break out, but as long as we continue to hold 33,642, it's not bad. And even looking at this on 4 hour, right? What does this look like to you guys? Does this look like a W pattern? A double bottom? That is a potential bullish reversal. Let's look at a double bottom pattern. Double bottom pattern looks like a W. The twice touch low is considered a support level. The double bottom pattern always follows a major or minor downtrend and a particular security, blah, 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 blah. Here you go. Dupe. See you later, bye. This is potentially what we're looking at right now, guys, on the 4-hour. Double bottom. Reversal pattern. Bullish reversal pattern. Possibly, right? So keep your guys' eye on it. But you're going to be looking for, even on this double bottom pattern on the 4-hour, you're going to be looking for a breakout. And potentially a retest at 34,544. Like this. Here, let me draw this for you guys. Give me just a second. Not that you don't know this, but if you're just new to trading. If we break out, you're going to want to see, I mean, this would be the most bullish scenario. I mean, it could just rip, but you want to see it break out, roll over, confirm 34,544 as your support, and then rip to the upside, right? That's your bullish scenario. So just like here, see, this will be your breakout line right about here, or right about here. Rolled over, touched, created a support, and then continues the upside, okay? Same thing here. Get your breakout, roll over, rip. All right? Keep your eyes on it. Guys, outside of that, that's all I've got for you on this Saturday morning. It's a first for me. Guys, if you do enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto IO, please by all means subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell for notifications so you know when I do post videos. Watch the videos, share the videos on all your social platforms. Above all, if there's anything you do to help support the channel and support crypto, like the videos. Hit that like button. Don't be a lazy liker. And I'll see you guys bright and early Monday morning. I am out of here.